Hi, my name is Caleb Bowling, and today I'm with Roman Trevino. Thank you for being here today.
You're welcome.
Roman, were you and your family migrant farm workers? And if so, how did working in the fields conflict with your school?
First of all, let me answer that I started school in September of 1949, and I attended a segregated school until the sixth grade. But no, my family was not were not migrant workers. I did work out in the fields in the surrounding within the community, but I did not go out of the county or out of state and qualify as a migrant. But yeah, I only worked in the fields during the summer months.
Tell me what your school was like. How was your learning environment?
Uh, we were all Mexican American kids in my school, and like I said, it was a segregated school. I did not attend school with any Anglo kids until the at the beginning of the sixth grade. Uh, we were first of all we were punished if you did not know if you spoke Spanish at all. They forced you to speak English all the time. Now, most of the time, the students did not know English, so they struggled quite a bit. I was fortunate because my family and I had lived in Wisconsin for 2 years, so I picked up the English language there.
Did teachers treat you unfairly because you were Latino?
During my elementary years, I don't know if they treated us unfairly or not, since I was not exposed to uh, any other ethnic students, but I did experience it later on during my junior high and high school years where a lot of the teachers seemed like they favored the Anglo students and helped them with their work, and they would ignore us completely.
Um, did you struggle in school with any particular subject?
The one subject that I struggled the most with was geometry, and that teacher, for example, favored the Anglo students and did not help any Hispanic students at all.
Did your teachers provide tutoring or extra help?
During that time, there weren't in my school district. There were not any there was not any outside help provided by the school as far as tutoring or any other programs.
Did your parents speak English?
Yes,
Were they able to help you with your work?
my mother helped me was able to help. She attended school up until the 11th grade. My dad only attended school either the third, fourth, or fifth grade only. So my mother could help me with homework.
Did you go to college?
I attended 1 year and then dropped out.
Did you have enough education to go to college?
I felt like I did. The problem with me was that I just didn't want to go.
Which college did you go to for that
I
one
went
year?
to San Antonio College.
What was your career? What career did you choose?
I chose to join the labor force and the work, and I learned to be a meat cutter for one, and then I also took the postal exam, which is consisted of 4 hours, and a lot of it was based on general aptitude, which included English, science, math, and I passed it with high grades. So uh, I devoted 38 years to the postal service.
Do you feel that your education prepared you for your job?
I think so.
Did you ever feel you were placed in the wrong classroom or with kids that needed extra help with concepts only because you didn't know English very well or spoke with an English accent? Spoke English with an accent?
During the elementary years, I don't believe that there was any. Everybody was just lumped together. There weren't any high classes or low classes when I was in the elementary.
Do you feel affirmative action played a role in the education of your family members? If so, how?
Number one, I believe that affirmative action needs to be enforced fully. Whether it played any major role with my children when they attended a college or university, I don't know, since they did have good grades, and I don't know if affirmative action was really applied to them or not.
Um, are there any ideas you can think of that would help Latinos achieve a better education?
Number one, I believe that parental involvement is essential. You have to have parental involvement. Uh, Discipline plays a major role as well. And if parents don't discipline their kids and provide leadership to them, they will fail.
Thank you for your Thank you very much for your taking your time to do this interview. You've been very helpful.
Well, you're quite welcome. I'm glad you interviewed me.